Hey guys, we're gonna do a get ready with me per usual. One sec, I gotta plug that in. We're gonna use the silver and coal palette today, and I think I'm gonna do at least 2 looks, maybe a third. We'll see, but it looks like this here. Super pretty. But first, I want to smell this. I did an order the other day. I'll show you what I ordered right quick. I'll probably use this too. I bought one of these in store the other day. So far, I like it. I bought the other shade that I wanted, Honey Blossom. It's the Tarte Macaron Blush and Go. Again, shade Honey Blossom. So I'm going to use this. This one's more peachy. Again, cream blush on one side. Powder on the other. Oh my gosh, that went on so nice. Looks like that. The cream, the powder. Just gonna blend them out a little bit. Very pretty, good for spring, summer. I was like, I don't really have any, I was looking through, I don't really have too many peach blushes as much as I have like mauve or like nude, like nudie neutrals. So I ordered this and I ordered a perfume. This perfume, I did not smell it in person, but I've watched people who've had it. This one, when I heard of it, it definitely had my attention. Well, will that blush color go with this eyeshadow palette? I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyways, the 7 Virtues Strawberry Jam. I did go ahead and just buy the full size. So I had a sneaking suspicion I'm going to like this one, and I do. I sprayed this last night, just one spray. This... Do I have a Kylie Bougie Yum or Yum Yum? I don't know. I don't keep up with like the names of stuff, really. I like the smell of this one better than the Kylie one. This one smells more strawberry. And even, I don't want to spray it yet because I have another one I got a sample of something I want to spray. But I asked Matt, yeah, it smells jammy. It smells strawberry jam with vanilla. But the dry down on this, at least on me, ooh, the cover is, or the cap is quite heavy. The dry down on me was very strawberry, and I really liked it. Like I said, it does literally smell like strawberry jam. I think I like this better than the, maybe that's a different brand. One second. I guess I could tell you guys the notes from this. There's another perfume I got. I don't know if it's from this brand though, or another one. It's like, hold please. I might have my music too loud. Shop buttercream. It's a buttercream. Oh yeah, so it is the 7 Virtues. So I didn't buy the full size of the 7 Virtues buttercream. I bought the travel spray. I do like it. But I think I like the strawberry jam one better. The buttercream one's still very good. It does smell like buttercream, like a bakery. Very delicious. But sometimes perfumes, they all smell the same. People are saying this one's like a dupe or whatever, or it's pretty close to the Kylie. I think it's Yum Yum. Which is correct. It's similar, but this, if you want more of the strawberry... like strawberry marshmallow jam, I would go for this. I feel like I could smell marshmallow. Like the sweetness of a marshmallow. So this one says warm and spicy scent. I do not think it's spicy at all. It's definitely warm, but it's definitely 100%. It's not spicy. Warm and sweet gourmand. So nutty pistachio, strawberry, vanilla, marshmallow. Yeah. I don't smell the pistachio, but I'm wondering, I could probably layer this with Kylie pistachio something, or I believe I have another pistachio scent kicking around. A jammy, juicy strawberry swirled gourmand. Nutty pistachio. I smell zero pistachio in this. It's literally like a strawberry jam marshmallow. Yeah, I like this one. It doesn't seem like it'd be headachy either. Yeah. If you like sweet gourmand scents, but something that doesn't just straight up smell like vanilla, and you can actually smell what's in there, the vanilla, yes to this. I can see me wearing this one a lot. Alright, the sample that I have, and I did mention this the other day, the Summer Fridays came out with a perfume, or is it a body spray? Let me see, because it's on here too. I might as well read what it says. Summer Friday Sunlit Vanilla Eau de Perfume with vanilla and caramel. You guys say caramel? Apparently I do, or caramel. Caramel. Warm and spicy, warm sweet gourmand, bergamot, caramel, vanilla. A scent that captures the indulgence of dessert in the summer sun. Cool vanilla ice cream, delicate veil of lightly caramelized creme brulee. I don't want to read what the comments say on the reviews for it, so let me just see. Bergamot, caramel, coconut, vanilla, creamy musk, tonka bean, amber. This sounds like it would smell like a lot of the other perfumes out there. I don't have any on right now. Okay, it's definitely not definitely beachy. I'll give it that. It kind of has like that yeah, beachy coconut. I already have something that smells exactly like this. You guys know what I'm talking about. Actually, I probably even have like a hair mist that smells like this. I think that might smell like this. Okay, so this, the way hair and body mist, this actually has more of that like sunscreen smell in it. Like, to me, this is like beachy sunscreen. I don't know what else I smell in there. This has definitely coconut. You can definitely smell the coconut, but it has that like that beachy scent, beachy coconut, slight. Like there's a hint of that sunscreen smell in there. You guys know what I mean. Like you smell this and you think like, okay, you're laying out on the beach. That's what that smells like to me. Bergamot, I don't smell the bergamot. I definitely do not smell the bergamot. Amber, I don't smell amber either. I definitely smell coconut. If there's musk in it, it says there's musk. I think the musk is like way down there. You can slightly smell. No, I don't. That's a lie. Okay, it's sprayed on my skin. I'm going to spray it on my shirt. I sprayed it on my arms right here. I find sometimes scents can smell different on your clothing than it does your skin. I'm not spraying my neck. Because I believe I sprayed my neck yesterday. And I woke up yesterday morning, 2 pimples, ... right here. So it's either because I put perfume there or my mouth is getting dry. Or, oops. I might have taken my face lotion down too far. I'm one of those people, I can't really put anything on my neck. The only thing I can put on my neck that doesn't seem to bother is the Aveeno Baby for eczema. I need to get another bottle of that actually because I'm out. Remind me later, guys. This is a makeup video. If you're new here, sometimes today's gonna be one of those days I come on here and this is what happens. The makeup tutorial will come. So apologies if you're like, this is not what you signed up for. That's alright. Okay, I'll say I don't smell the bergamot. I don't smell caramel. I do not smell... If there's vanilla in there, it's so slight, like little bit in there. Bergamot, don't smell it. Coconut, don't smell it. Oh my gosh, wrong word. Bergamot, no. Caramel, no. The coconut, yes. I can smell the coconut. Tonka bean, no. Amber, maybe a little amber. It smells like a beach, guys. If you want another beachy scent for the summer, this. Would I go buy this? You know, maybe. I feel like I like this one maybe a bit more than the Way. The Way smells more sunscreen beach. This has the coconut beach in it. Anyways, I will update you guys on this. I should probably give updates. Maybe in my weekly roundup. If I have an update on something I'm testing out or using, I'll let you guys know. But this so far right now, yes. Now that I smelled that other one on its own, I'm going to spray this one. Yeah, yum. That smells so good. Will they commit with something? This is a makeup tutorial, Tammy. Don't go there. I just had a thought. We're going to have to go with it because I'll forget. And then this thought will not come back. Hold, please. Well, I gotta go down here so I can find it. Okay, you guys probably already know this. Unless you're new, you won't know. But Josie Macaron, the Topless Tangerine. I went through a full bottle of the fragrance mist. And I have like a little bit of the whipped argan oil body butter in Topless Tangerine. Love that. I am going to repurchase both of those. But tell me why I'm coming across all these other perfumes that I need to go smell them in store. But so Fleur Tangerine Boy. I really would like to go smell that. Fresh citrus and fruits. Tangerine, lemon, amber. Like, I want to go smell that. Let me know if you have. Seven Virtues has Clementine Dream Eau de Perfume with vanilla. I think I'm going to buy this. Probably during the VIB sale. I don't feel the need to even go smell that one based on the strawberry one. This one says fresh citrus and fruits. Fruity cassis, clementine, vanilla. I don't know what cassis is. So it says that this one's like juicy clementine, vibrant cassis. Again, I don't know what that is. Soft florals, grounded by vanilla and black amber. I think I'm going to order that one. This one, I think I'm going to delete this one, but the Clean Reserve Caramel Swirl Eau de Perfume with mango. If it was just caramel, I'd probably be like, yeah, pass, but it says there's mango. I don't like smelling like everyone else. I don't know. Anybody else, when I go to work, and especially when I go into the ladies' locker room, it's like, you know, everybody in there, 95% of everybody in there is wearing Bath and Body Works. They smell nice, yeah, but they all walking around smelling exactly the same. I'm not trying to get attention from people with perfumes that I wear, but like, I don't want my perfume to smell like everybody else's. I know when I'm walking around like customers in and out, I can generally tell, like, I don't know the brands of the perfume, but that they're who's wearing like the same stuff and whatnot. And it's so refreshing when someone else comes in and you're working and you smell a completely different scent altogether. And let me tell you, it's rare. It's like Bath and Body Works, man, taking over. Anyways, long rant. This one says it's like caramelized coconut, juicy mango, creamy white chocolate. So I know I like Clean Reserve fragrances. I'm going to tell you guys one of my favorite ones here in a minute. But this one, like the coconut, the mango, caramelized coconut, mango nectar, and white chocolate. I definitely 100% want to go and smell it because the reviews on it are mostly not good. At least that I'm coming across. This is one of my favorites, and it's Radiant Nectar, and I have not smelled this. I haven't smelled this coming off of anybody, but I got a little bit left of the travel size, so I'm probably going to buy the full size. This one I like wearing year round. It smells good, at least on me, in whether the weather's warm or cold. Radiant Nectar. It's got like a woody musk to it as well. I don't even know what scent this is. What does it say? Fresh citrus and fruits. So ambrette seeds, pear nectar, liquid musk. My mouth and lips are so dry right now. So yeah, it's a favorite one. And this is the last one I think I'll talk about, and then we'll get to makeup. Nest New York Creme de Clementine Eau de Perfume with vanilla. Have any of you guys tried that one or currently using it? What got me is the photo right here. There's a freaking creamsicle. Love, love, love creamsicles. I haven't had one in I think years. I need a drink. I've got like my electrolytes here, and I've got iced coffee here. I'll probably end up having a protein shake later and more water, but I'm probably gonna need more than water. Anywho, let me know if you guys tried that one. But I want to go and smell it. Clementine Zest Vanilla Cream Blonde Woods. So yeah, I would like to try that one. My chest feels light. It's like, woo. Yeah, I think that's it. Get out of that Sephora. There's so much stuff on there. Anywho, the skincare that I put on should be soaked in now too. That's also why I was chatting. I didn't tell you guys that though. At least I don't think I did. Alright, I have a wet cloth beside me. Man, what a week this has been. It's only Thursday. But holy moly. It's been a week. One of my coworkers her last day's next week. Well, she ended up quitting today because of an incident yesterday at work. All I would say is there's thieves among us. Or at least just one thief, but I think it's two thieves. But there's thieves among us, and that sucks. When you know that adults, grown-ass women, are stealing from kids fresh out of high school. All I gotta say is shame on you. If you feel good about yourself, congratulations. Yeah, you want to know something? We're doing makeup. I'm looking for a face primer. I'm gonna use the Maybelline. This video may not go how I was thinking it was gonna go because I decided to take something, and now I'm definitely chatty. But I want to be careful what I talk about. Some stuff. Not everybody needs to know everything. But crap, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, thieves live among us, or work among us is what I should say. It's possible it's just one thief, but I think it's two. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Okay, I used to swear a lot. When I say like swear a lot, like a lot. Not around my parents, but like it was just like Matt and I. This is like many moons ago, like over 15 years ago. I was just constantly swearing and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, I kind of not really vowed to not swear, because sometimes it just slips out and then you're like, oh. To me, swearing, it's vulgar. It's, I don't find it appealing. But I do know, like, you know, I'll admit it, sometimes I swear out of frustration or annoyance or something. Or it's just like, bam, like outright. Sometimes even due to excitement. But anyways, I've been able to, over the past 15 years, probably give maybe another 2 or 1 or 2 on that. I've been able to, like, you know, bite my tongue, or at least control my tongue to what I was gonna spew out. I told Matt, and I know he's noticed, but I've been picking back up swearing, and it starts at work, but I can't blame it on work, or blame it, yeah, on work, but yeah. So now I'm like, I noticed it, Matt noticed it. He never said anything, but he's just like, he swears. But I know he also doesn't like when I swear. I always tell him, it's not attractive listening to somebody swear and whatnot. You can always say other words like toodly-doo or something, which I know sounds silly. But gotta have some kind of control in your lives, and trying to control your tongue, that's one place for me anyways that I want to, like, continue to control. Anywho, big rant. Shit went down at work this week. I don't really consider that a swear word. Some of you might, but whatever. Yeah, so much. I mean, maybe it's not so much to me, maybe. Well, everybody else probably not. To me, it was a week. Primer's on, it's soaking in. Let's grab foundation. I want to use a foundation that's... Ooh, what would be a good one? Darn it. Excellent question, eh? What foundation should I use? Oh. What one's that? That's Fenty. Do I want to go matte? Hopefully you guys can't hear the music. Let's do Laura Geller. I don't think I've used this one this week. It's one of my favorites. Anyways, I started my prayer journal this morning. So I got some stuff in there. Stuff that's on my heart. Some, like, things that I'm praying for. Or about. What else did I put in there? I don't remember, and I feel like I have a hair hanging out. I'm really wondering if the music's loud, but it just might sound dull down to me. Do any of you guys work with, like, at your workplace? Do you know everyone's name, but there's, like, one person whose name you don't know, but you're too shy and embarrassed to go ask them what their name is, and then it's like, but then really what's the purpose of you knowing their name? I don't know. I know, like, a lot of people's names. And I like it because when I walk by someone, there's times, like, this person's one person, but I'll specifically not make eye contact so that I don't look at them and smile. Because usually when I'm walking by someone, I like to be able to be like, oh, hey, Maddie, or hey, whoever, right? Like, referring to them by their name. So there's, like, I think maybe one other person. So it might be 2 people. After 2 years, I still don't know their name, and I walk by them all the time. And I don't say hi because I kind of, like, pretend I'm looking at stuff as I'm walking by them. Yeah, how, like, idiotic this is going to be if, like, I'm the only person who does that, but I don't think I'm the only person who does that. Like, you walk awkwardly by someone, like, avoid eye contact. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just silly. And we all wear name tags, so I'm like, how have I not seen? I think it's 2 people. Like, how have I never seen their name tag? One of them, it's probably because he wears a coat all the time, so it probably covers his name tag. But I also don't want to get close enough where, I mean, I'm wearing glasses. I'm blind, okay? I'm surprised they hired me there. But I managed to get by, guys. I think one time somebody from another department came to my department and he was like, hi. And I was like, hi. And I didn't know his name, so I was like, I got right up close and personal. I was trying so hard to, like, zoom my eyes in on his name tag. And of course, I was just like, what's your name? I'm trying to read your name tag. But, like, I don't want to do that to other people, then walk by and I'm like, oh, trying to see if I can go zoom in on their name tag. Anyways, all that to say, I kind of like at least having a name to everybody who I interact with or walk by at work, not the general public. Can you imagine if like we were like a video game? Here I go. Hopefully you guys are not busy because I'm going to be here a while. Can you imagine if we were all walking around and like we actually, our names were above our head? Obviously, that's cartoonish or video game-ish, but oh, anyways, so one of the people I walked by yesterday, well, I didn't walk by them. There was like I was doing something. I walked away. I thought I heard my name, but I wasn't sure, so I kept going, and then they pretty much yelled my name out, and I was like, it was a new voice to me anyways. So they had something for the deli, so I was like, okay, thanks. Then I told Matt, I was like, how the heck does that person know my name? Because I've never had an interaction with them where we actually talked or said anything much besides thank you for like, because the different departments bring stuff to you and whatnot, or you go and get it from them. But so I'm wondering, do you think it's possible that they asked what my name was? I'm not asking anybody what these people's names are. It's like, Tammy, you'll figure their names out. I'm on a name thing. Why? I don't know. Like I said, I like being able to say, hi, Leah, or whatever. So I don't come off as rude or weird. I do think people at where I work think I'm weird, but I don't care. I don't think they think I'm weird in a weird way. Never mind. 20 minutes later, that's done. Did I pick the wrong day to do this? Anyhow, have you guys like trained 4 people by yourself for 8 hours? I have. I left work crying the other night. Not because of anything bad. I think it was like training multiple people. Training one person sometimes is kind of hard, but training multiple people at the same time was a bit, I don't know, I think it's a bit challenging. Brush. It's a bit challenging, especially when you're like, I had the 4 that I was like, hey guys, follow me, and so they look like a bunch of kindergartners following me around. So again, I was training 4 of them at the same time. Doable, yes, but when you're trying to answer questions of one person, I don't know. I have ADHD, and I manage it pretty well. When you got 4 people talking to you and you're answering questions and you're also asking questions and you're trying to demonstrate something to them all, but like only one person can actually see what you're doing because there's only so much space, right? And so you have to like do it multiple times over. There was one point I was like, I got them to all come with me, like line up, follow me, showed them how to do something, and they'd be like, okay, let's go back to the deli. And then I have them pretty much go in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 over. I think they each got like 3 turns of doing something. And so like the process of, I don't know, that took way longer than it needed to. Can I shorten this story? I think my music's too loud, guys. I mean, I can't get demonetized because I'm not getting paid on here. That's a good song, though. Does anybody still listen to Randy Travis or no? I was a Randy Travis girl growing up. Okay, bronzer's done. I think I'm kind of just using some of the same stuff right now, besides the eyeshadow. Pretty sure I put blush in this yesterday. I did not record yesterday because like I said, I left work crying. I thought it was strictly because I felt bad for something. I did feel really bad about something because as I'm training people, I am paying attention to them individually, like how they're doing things, how, yeah. Like, I kind of got like a checklist that I'm paying attention to while I'm training. And one person, I was like, I'm honest with the manager about like what I'm seeing and not seeing. And someone I'm training, I was just like, they're just not cut out for the deli. I was like, based on what I'm seeing right now. And I listed off a couple of the things that I was seeing and not seeing. And I was like, I know it's like not proper with training and stuff, but some people like open up to you really fast and they tell you things. Anyways, one of them quit their job for this job, and it was the person who I told her like they're not meant for here, at least just based on what I was seeing right now. So at the end of work, I was crying because of that. Also because like they quit their job, and I was like, and they're really excited about this job. Like this kid's eyes light up when they talk about some of the stuff they were telling me. And so yeah, I was crying when I was talking to one of the other managers about it. And they're like, oh, don't feel bad. And I was like, this is just who I am. And in hindsight, I told Matt, do I feel bad? Yeah. I don't now because yesterday, again, another training. And it was like almost a complete 180 of the previous training. So, and I was upfront with them too. I was like, I was actually quite worried about you yesterday. I was like, but today I'm seeing like a huge, like a big turnaround of how you're doing things and whatnot. So I'm kind of like, thank the Lord for that, because geez, somebody getting let go very fast is not a nice feeling, especially when you're someone who like empathizes and stuff with people. I'm not really this hard shell, guys. I'm a huge softie, but I pretend I'm not. Bronzer's on. We're going to put this blush on. I know it's warm, so it's probably going to be the opposite of this eyeshadow palette, but that's alright. I'm going to go to the cream first. Anyways, yeah. How on earth did that happen? I'm like, did I go home and pray that night? Like, Lord, please, have this kid show me something? I don't know if I did, though. Anywho, I'm hoping they have a training with somebody else for something completely different. I'm hoping they do really, really well. I don't like that 3-month probation period thing, but I also understand it's necessary to do that. Ooh, look how peachy that is. I feel like if I went to work with zero makeup on, that they wouldn't know who I am. Like, I could go in there undercover and they wouldn't know that it was me. Because you want to know what's funny? One of the new people she's hilarious. I tell you that right now. So I was training her, and I trained her, I think, twice. And then also just worked with her while someone else is training her as well. And so I had a day off the next day. Matt and I went out, whatnot, and then we stopped by because we need to get a couple of things. I work in a grocery store. And so we went in there, and I was talking to a couple of my coworkers in there, and the girl, I can't remember, maybe this coworker didn't know that I already met the new person, but she's like, oh, like, do you know who this is? And the new girl's looking at me, and she's like, oh, yes, almost didn't recognize her. She's wearing, like, earrings. I was wearing earrings. And apparently, according to her, me wearing earrings at work made me look unrecognizable. So, it makes me think, if I go in there without makeup on, like, if earrings made me look like someone completely different, I think I could go in there without makeup on and they'd be like, who's this? I don't know. I definitely like my face without makeup, but I mean, makeup's fun to play with. Except for my eyebrows. Honestly, I think if I had more eyebrow, like if it started over here, that's like a huge ass gap. If my eyebrows actually had hairs over here, I'd probably be a bit more confident going to work without my eyebrows. I mean, I go out in public without makeup on. Like, again, I think I could walk past coworkers or people who work in our building and they wouldn't recognize me. So, I don't know. Eyebrows. Someone asked me the other day, like, what's one makeup product you can't live without? Or that you wouldn't, like, it's a, what do you call it? It's along those lines, right? A deal breaker or something. And for me, eyebrows, guys. I can live without all my makeup. But let me have an eyebrow pencil, please. Need another drink. I think I'd say lip balm too, or a lip gloss. I don't remember what I said. 2 items, but eyebrow pencil 100%. Maybe the other thing is lip balm. Yeah, because I don't want to have crusty ass lips. Let's try and do some eyebrows. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. We shall see. This video of me chatting is no nonsense. It's like, so I don't really talk to anybody at work either, right? Except for like, when I say like talk, like actually talk, like personal kind of talk or non-work talk. Only one person. But they're the one that just quit. Because of what happened again. I don't understand adults who are so immature. I really see why a lot of people, I mean, there's a few people who like yesterday was the first time I heard this person really speak. Besides, yeah. But I think I get why some people do not associate really with anybody at work, like with their coworkers, besides like work stuff like, hey, let's get this done or whatever. I think I see why no one, like some people keep to themselves. It's all the drama and shit. Holy shit, girl, you're taking your eyebrow way over. I think I took this one over too far too. Oh darn, this is a good song. I think it's called Glycerin. My music playlist, guys, so random. I literally listen to everything because I'm open to all music. Oh, don't be surprised if maybe tomorrow you see a Christmas tree over here. You guys know I still have my Christmas tree up. It's more because it brings me like happiness. Matt's like, if you want to keep it up, if it makes you happy, keep it up. And I'm like, yeah, it does kind of make me happy. I like Christmas lights, okay? Doesn't even have to be Christmas lights. I like lights. It could be like a campfire or a bonfire or something. I like fire lights and stuff. I better leave the eyebrows alone before I do some serious damage. I'm still kind of testing this as well. Am I testing? Yeah, we're testing. Testing. This, guys, this is not a lot of product in here. I like this so far, and that's not a good thing. I feel like I need to. Why does my eyebrow look so thick right there? Oh, we're on YouTube, especially with the beauty influencers. We're back to everybody's all recording and posting the exact same videos. It's kind of funny because it's like everyone's posting the exact same content, like for a brand, for instance, let's say a brand, and it's so like every time you watch the video, it's like watching it in a different font. Yeah. I'm saying that because I think it was like, I know that especially this morning, everybody's posting about their favorite Fenty products because Fenty's got a sale, which, you know, that'd be a good sale to go shop. I'm going to use this. Nope, not yet. I'm going to take the Morphe cloud setting one. This one's almost gone. I'm going to use this to set over the powder or the cream blush because I want to put some highlight on first. But and then last night I went on YouTube after work and everybody had posted like, oh, perfume reviews, and you're looking in the photo and like they're identical to all the perfumes that they're reviewing. I'm like, like, why couldn't your perfumes at least be different? Okay. Anyways, this is, I'm liking this so far. I'm gonna set my eyeballs. Like, you wanna know why? Because I like this, and it's like, it's one of those products I could see me using every day, but it's so expensive for such little product. And I don't even think, I like the packaging, but I don't think the packaging's like bougie or anything to be the price point that it is. Anyways, I don't want to like this, but I do. I mean, the good thing about liking it is that I'm going to use it up. I think it's cheaper, though, to get a refill, so that might not be too bad. But I feel like it blurs and softens where, at least in the areas that I'm putting it. Damn, girl, I'm so thirsty. I have not gone and seen Wuthering Heights. I was going to wait for it to come out and just rent it instead of going in theaters. Any of you guys go see it yet? I'm going to go into the powder. Ooh, it's so pretty. Any of you guys like big romance girlies? Yes, I'm one of them. It's, I don't like how perverted it makes my mind, though. I'm just saying, okay? My husband says I'm a very, very dirty girl because of how perverted my mind is. And that, as someone who's trying to be Christ-like, let me tell you, I know I'm not the only one like this who's like religious, but you're also dealing with stuff, like struggling with stuff that you don't want to. Anyways, this is pretty. Yeah, I'm a huge like romance kind of girl. You want to know something? I think I read one of my first romance books. I mean, like, Mom, what were you thinking allowing this? I think this is where it started with me being a friggin' like perverted in my mind. Is these darn books. You know those ones you get at the grocery store for $5? And like, can you imagine being a 10-year-old girl? 10, nope, maybe not 10. A 12-year-old little girl reading one of those magazines that your granny got off the magazine rack at the grocery store. Damn. It's possible maybe my mom didn't know that those books could, like, how perverted they can get and be. But that's where my, yeah, obsession with romance stuff came from. I'm not talking like Cinderella romance. I'm talking like being out in the backwoods cabin kind of romance stuff, or cowboy stuff, roughnecks. Yeah, I'm taking whatever of the powder blush is left here and putting it here because it actually looks kind of pretty, at least from my point. Anyways, how many of you are romance girlies, like raunchy? Kind of like the raunchier the book, the better. I don't know. I used to have a lot of romance books in our home. Of course, I read them. I think they're gone now. I'm one of those people who truly believes whatever you're feeding your mind, like through your eyes and your ears, and yeah, that can consume your brain. I'm definitely, at least in my experience, I'm one of those people that does get consumed by stuff I'm watching and listening to very easily. That's so pretty. At least, again, at least in my, to my eye. Honeysuckle. Nope. Honey blossom. I kind of wish it was called honeysuckle, but very pretty. I like it. Alright, thank you. Holy moly, look at the time. Matt bought me this watch for, was it Mother's Day last year? It was either Mother's Day or my birthday. I think Mother's Day. He's always buying me stuff, honestly. Anyways, I haven't worn it for a couple of months because it burns me and it sucks. But he spent so much money on it, and it's like a watch, but like it does like your heart rate and your steps and stuff like that. The weather, I could get phone calls if I want it on this, but so I haven't worn it for a couple of months so I could let my wrists heal. So I'm wearing it on days where I'm not at work now because I was wearing it all the time, and then I stopped because, like I said, it burns. Every kind of device like this burns my skin, and then I just have like, yeah. So the burns are gone. I'm going to just wear it when I don't have work or when I get home from work instead of wearing it every single day, so that hopefully I don't get burned. This looks okay, I think. We can do the eyes. I'm going to put an eye primer on. No, I'm not. I want to try this palette actually without eye primer. At this point, I think we've all forgotten what palette I'm even using because I'm chatting so much. Let me move this. So we're going to do a look on this eye and then a different look on the other eye. That can go right there. So I'm going to do both looks just using this palette on its own, and then I think I might take both looks off and then do a look how I would use it with this palette, and then a Makeup by Mario palette, or even like an all neutral matte palette that you could incorporate with this. So let me grab a clean brush. Do I have two of these brushes clean? Some brushes I have are exactly the same kind of brush. So that's kind of what I want to do, is use the same. No, I don't think I'll be able to. It's okay. I'll make it work. So I'm going to start on this eye. Oh, I have my makeup spray. Here we go. Put that there. So I'm going to go into this gray shade first. Put this on the outer corner. Well, I guess like almost a third of the way in. Out and blend it up and out. I know how to do fun looks. I just don't do them very often. I prefer my makeup to be even how like no eyeshadow, how this is right here, either with mascara or without. That's honestly how I prefer my makeup on a day-to-day basis. But I like, I don't know, doing eye makeup because it's fun. Gives me something to do. Lets me be creative. I'm going into that shade right there. Yeah, it lets me be creative, and I don't know. What was I even gonna say? I don't know where I was going with that. I'm like thinking at the same time. I go back into that one again. Yeah, that straight up, that Summer Fridays straight up just smells like, this is looking like a blueberry. Smells like the beach. Suntan lotion. Coconut. I'm going to go into this shade right here. It's weird doing just like one color story on one eye and then a different one on the other. Dipping back into that dark purple. Yeah, my music's definitely too loud. I'm gonna go into this darker gray. I think we're gonna do like a apparently we're doing like a gray plummy purple color on this side. Oh yeah, I was saying I don't really do a lot of colorful makeup. I prefer looking like more me, just enhanced. Like I call this enhanced, Tammy. I need lip gloss. I don't watch my videos back, but I can imagine. And I also don't edit them, so like whatever I'm talking about here, like it's gonna be in the video. But you can only imagine that chit-chatting back and forth to myself. That looks like blueberry. I'm cleaning my brush off. I'm gonna go into, I think, dip into that like minty one, and then this one. Kind of blend over the edge of this. I'm kind of trying to get a feel. That brush cleaner is so strong. I'm trying to get a feel for like the mattes. So this is my first time using this brand. Okay, that looks pretty. Ooh, that looks like a blueberry. Yum. Let's throw some shimmer on. Oh, my arm's itchy. Hey, wait a minute. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Let's put on some of this Blend Bunny. Nope, Bellabeautebar. Does anybody still listen to City and Color? I still do. Said my music taste is so all over the place. I like music. That is so strong. I like music. I like how some music tells a story or it's like fitting to your mood. I like listening to music that makes me cry. I'm like, I need a sad song today. I want to be sad. That's almost gone. Darn. If you didn't want shimmer, you could leave it here. What do we want to do? Do we want it to be matchy-matchy or no? I'm going to put this on because do I want that one? Silver or blue? Okay, yeah, I'm going to do the blue. Holy metallic. Oh my. Me, oh my. Does anybody like only dance when nobody's around? And you think like you're dancing like someone who really knows how to dance? I do. I remember, look how much is still on my finger. Oh my gosh. Wow. You know what kind of person I was growing up? I was that girl that was always in my room because I was grounded a lot. I'd always be getting into something. Nothing bad though. I was that girl always listening to music and singing into a hairbrush while looking at myself in the mirror or in the reflection of a window. It's like, yep. I see this one. Do I want to do that one? Yeah. Yes, you do. Oh. It's like, oh, darling, what are you gonna do? Look how metallic that is. What? Like, what the heck? Holy metallic. I think that is so pretty. I kind of want to go into this one right here, I think. But that's so silver. Yeah, do it. Just a little. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is like going to the club kind of makeup when you're in your 20s. Like a disco ball night or something. Do people still do nights? Like, I don't know. I guess probably not. Not like that. Nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna... That is so pretty. Honestly, before I sat down here, I was like, you are going to probably make very ugly looks. I don't know. I just am one of those. I think I was gonna sit down here and do something so pretty. Wow. That is so metallic. What the heck? Wow. I like that. Look at you go. Oh, I should make sure no one texts. No, okay. I really like that. All right. Impressive, Tammy. Impressive. Look at you go. I'm going to run a little bit. Damn, that's pretty. I want to go into this shade. Put that in the middle here. Yeah, you're only doing this eye. Some of the gray out here. And then I'm going to do a little bit of that mint. Right here. It's like, it's just nice and light and soft. So pretty. Wow. All right, to the other eye. So I really like that. On this eye, we have the shade, the shade, the shade, the shade, the shade, these two shades, and that shade. I actually use more shades in this look than I thought I was going to, but I really like it. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. So I'm impressed. All right, let's do the other eye. Better clean this brush off. Yeah, that's just really nice. I'm gonna start out with the shade again. Yeah, I don't like the smell of that, of the brush cleaner, but it works good though. So I'm like halfway across my lid or a third across my lid. Go back into it once more. I can see a lot of looks turning out very similar using this palette. So it just depend on like the mix of I'm calling these metallics. That is so shiny. Oh my. I can't tell if it looks chunky on my lid. I feel like it does, but it's not really moving. But it's very pretty. Like, I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna go into this shade here. Yeah, me personally, I feel like a lot of looks will look very similar using this palette, but pretty. And they'll look different based on what shimmer you use. I'm gonna go into this blue. This might end up just being like a 2 looks 1 palette for now, because I can always do another day where I do a third look, bring in a neutral palette, but we'll see. This is I'm gonna go into this gray. Wish I wasn't so blind so I could see. How does that look? So that's looking more navy. That's so pretty. All right. I'm gonna clean this brush off. I'm gonna dip into this shade here and blend over it. I'm using this one, yes, as well. For some reason, it does a nice blend around the edge without changing the color too much. So that's very pretty. Okay, I kind of like that. It looks a little blown out. My eyes could be deceiving me though. Here, I want to take this color because I haven't used that one yet. I didn't use the glitter glue. It's okay. I guess we'll see what it's like without using a glitter glue. I'm not seeing any fallout happening on me, so there's that. All right, and then I'm going to go into it's definitely not as metallic looking without it. I'm going to go into this shade on the outer, just like I did the other one. It has like a hint of blue in it, I think. Oh, hey there, monkey. You decided to arise.
Oh, I was drinking time last night.
Yeah? Yeah, you decided to pull a late one, have you? Mm-hmm. Well, I stayed up till 2 o'clock this morning, so yeah. I'm gonna use this one next. Ooh, ooh, so pretty. Okay. Oh my gosh. I forgot this one does this. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. That's pretty, guys. I will say I like the punch of this side more, but still very pretty. Wow. Nothing on this brush. It's gonna blend around the edge. That's so pretty. I'm gonna take and dip into this one. Just dip into it. Halfway mark there. And then I'm going to go into the gray. Damn, I like both. So I've used every single shade in here except for this one. This one's just like well, looks to me like a standard gunmetal shade. But I've used every shade in here except for that one. Between the two eyes. I like it. It's definitely a very cool tone. I'm like, but that is so pretty. What side do you guys like better? The purple blue side more, or like the greenish blue? That's very nice. Impressed, Tammy. Do I just keep this look? And just wear it? I think what I want to do to kind of make this one match this one a little bit, take a fluffy brush and I'm going to dip into the lavender purple here just a little bit and fade this a little bit right here. So it's kind of like, cause you see like that turquoise light green, it's down a bit. I like this look, guys. I'm like, yeah, I like both sides. They're both very fun. Yeah, I don't think I can pick a favorite. Could I? Both are pretty though in their own way. Yeah. What side's your favorite? this side. I mean, it's pretty. Or this side. I think I might like this side more, but this one punches more. I don't know. I like both. They both look nice. Okay. I'm like, do I do a third look or do I just throw some... Let's just throw some mascara on. I can do a third look with this another day. Because I own the palette now, so it's not going anywhere. Let's throw some mascara on. The Sephora Big Lash Mascara. Where's my mirror? Oh my, that's pretty. Literally, I have more fallout on the side that I use the the shimmer glue on. I've got more fallout over here than I do on the side that I didn't use the glitter glue. And it's like big chunks of glitter as well. So, first impressions, I like this palette. I see me using it more often with neutral, like a neutral matte palette to like blend with it. But I can definitely also see me using it on its own. This is very pretty. Yeah, why is it more... I don't... This side here, I use that shimmer glue, and why is it more chunky on this side, and the other side smoother? Yeah, that's pretty. Man, I've been here a hot minute, hey? I still gotta work out. Oh, my schedule changed next week. So instead of me doing 4 openings next week, I'm only doing 2. I guess I'm kind of like happy. Early mornings are... I say I'm not a morning person. I'm quite literally so content when I wake up in the morning. Like, I'm not a grumpy person in the morning. I wake up content almost every morning. But opening shifts are nice because you get to go home earlier. I like them because I can come home and actually cook a proper meal. Every other shift that I do, we're either eating a meal that I already prepped, or everyone's trying to find their own thing. Or I make something like super fast, like non-pizzas or donairs or something. Okay. My lip today, honestly, is probably just going to be grease from something. Just joking. Or am I? You won't know. Probably the Kylie lip butter in Toasted Marshmellow. I got almost none left. I'm not going to put anything else on my face. Like, I already have enough makeup on right now. So far though, I like this eyeshadow palette. And I'm liking these blushes. They're very pretty as well. I'm a blush girl. I can live without blush, But I guess outside of, yeah, I can live without blush, but it's pretty. If I had to choose between blush and eyeshadow, I would say blush. Blush, please. I can also do without bronzer. Anywho. I like the looks, guys. What do you think? Let me know. Very pretty. Easy to blend, you know? I made no mistakes. Jeez, I like both sides. It's fun to play with, okay? It's the only time I feel like I'm an artist doing my eye makeup. Anywho, before I take you guys down another road of, I guess, quite frankly, randomness, it's like, do you need to speak what's on your mind? Not always, but anywho, I was like, do I got something to show you guys there? No. What is that? Oh, it's an empty box. Never mind. I'm gonna go finish drinking my drinks, put away a load of laundry, and have these, at least a couple. I gotta work out. That's my plan. I got some other stuff done, but I want to get like a quick workout in. Some cardio. Holy crap, are they all, looks like a piece of poop. As I bite into it. It's just coffee crisp bar in a weird shape, that's all. But it intrigued me. Anywho, I'm gonna skedaddle, guys. Toodly-doo. And, man, I say the word skedaddle an awfully lot in my, like, just day-to-day talking to. Like, of all the words that I could say, why do I say skedaddle? I seen something on, actually, Instagram the other day, and they said, I think it was like a meme. Do you guys call it meme or mem? They both sound ridiculous. Like, who came up with that? But it was like, the world doesn't say blank enough anymore. We need to get back to that. And I was like, hey, I still do that on a daily basis. Not skedaddle. There's something else that we're not doing anymore that we used to do a lot. And I was like, hey, I still do that because I'm like really weird. I'm such a weird and awkward person. I don't know. Anywho, I think that's why I also shy away from talking to people, because I feel like I'm going to say something absolutely ridiculous or dumb to them. Yeah, I'm going to skedaddle. Clearly, I need to go chill out right now. Yeah, this is the look. I like the palette. First impression. Ooh, don't start doing that. I'm probably going to go dance while folding laundry. Anywho, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I like the look. If you're new here, you probably did not stay till the very end. But if you're new here and you did stay till the very end, give this video a thumbs up and a smiley face in the comments. Not all my videos are this long and randomly, like, I guess with me, when it comes to like the chit chat videos, whatever, you don't actually know what I'm gonna say, because I don't until I say it. Anyways, until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out this long, and yeah, toodly-doo.